Do you find it stressful juggling raising your family, trying to pay off debt, and then all the other financial responsibilities that you may have? If so, I have something for you. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Latasha Brown, here to help you experience a greater and healthier life and financial life. My hopes is that when you land on this channel, y'all, that you leave feeling informed, inspired, and ignited, and that you just leave filled up with hope that you've landed in a safe space, because this here channel is a no judgment zone. So today I wanted to share with you just some inspiration and tips when you are wanting to pay off debt and you're trying to figure out, okay, how can I pay off this debt, juggle raising my family, and all the other many financial responsibilities that I have. Trust me, I know, I can relate. I've been there, and I want to just share some tips with you. And stay to the end because I have some exciting news to share with you. So let's just dive right in, y'all. That when you're raising a family, first thing, if you are considering paying off debt, kudos to you, because that is a big deal. And just sitting down and realizing that, you know what, I'm going to tackle this debt, that's huge. So kudos to you. Listen, first things first, when we're setting out to pay off debt, we have to outline the reason why we want to pay off debt, because it has to be, something that's going to keep us inspired. Just saying I have all this debt and I want to pay it off, that's just not going to do it, because listen, I've done that. I really had to sit down and listen, outline out my reason why I needed to pay off the debt. Because here's the thing, when you know why you want to pay off the debt, anytime anything come up, the unexpected, anything come your way, you are going to remember that reason why you want to pay off the debt. So that's number one of number ones. List out your reason why you want to pay off the debt so that you can hold tight to that reason. And then another thing too is that when you list out that reason, also list out how it's going to feel and how would your budget look if there was no debt. That's going to take it to a whole nother level, y'all. So number one, list out the reason why you want to pay off the debt, and also include what it will look like if you paid out off debt. What would your budget look like? How will you feel if you paid off the debt? And it don't even have to be paid off all your debt. If you just paid off one debt, how would your budget look and how would you feel? So after you have outlined your reason, number two is to have the discussion with your family. If you're married, have a discussion with your significant other. If you're a single mom, have a discussion with your children if they're at the age to discuss your goals with, or even sit down and just really have that me-to-me talk regarding on what you're setting out to do. And the great thing about having the discussion with your family, you're able to set boundaries. And here's the thing, when you have that goal to pay off debt, when you're just getting started, some things may have to change, and there may be things that you're willing to do and not willing to do while you're on this journey. And having that discussion will allow you to outline what it means to your family if you see this through to completion, and you can make sure that you're all on the same page and you're giving them an opportunity to ask questions or even to learn and grow throughout this journey to pay off. So number three, you want to make sure that you sat down and analyze your budget. Y'all, your budget is your go-to. So you have this goal to pay off this debt. You sit down and you look at your budget to see what you can realistically pay each and every month extra. What that means is to pay over the minimum so that you could pay off this debt. And your budget will tell you exactly what you can realistically pay extra each and every month. And the great thing about analyzing your budget is that you will have that specific amount to outline in each and every month how much you can commit to paying towards debt. Step 4, you are ready to start this process. And what better way to start is by knowing exactly what you're working with. We have to know what debt we're working with. So in step 4, we're going to list out our debt. List out all your debt and what that means to you and why it's so important to list it out so that you can know how to tackle it, so you can know where to start. A lot of times we go in, when it comes to paying off debt, we go in prematurely and we just start paying off debt. And then we wonder why it just doesn't fit our budget. But when you list out the debt, you can know how to start, where to start, and what method works best for your financial situation. In step 5, you're going to determine what method will you follow. This is your plan. This is your plan of action. And just know that you could always change as things changes in your life. And I'm going to share with you 2 methods today. The first method is the debt snowball method. And what that method is that you're going to list out your debt from the smallest to the largest debt. And that's the smallest amounts to the largest amount. And so what you do is you take the minimum of the smallest debt and apply the extra amount that you outline in your budget, and you add those amounts together and you make those payments until that one debt, that one smallest debt is paid off. And then you roll it on to the next and you add all of those that payment that you outline, the minimum and the extra, to the next smallest debt, and you add that to the next smallest debt minimum payment, and you continue to pay it off till that debt is paid off, and you move on to the next and to the next and to the next. And that's how you create that snowball effect, by rolling those payments on to the next debt. The second method is the debt avalanche method. And the concept is similar. The only difference is that you're focusing on the debt with the highest interest. And then you just pay that debt down, add the extra payment until that debt is paid off. And then you move on to the next debt and you just repeat. So those are the methods. Listen, follow the method, trust the plan, and keep it on until the debt is paid off. The last step, the final step, step 6, is to practice gratitude. You already have your plan outlined. Practice gratitude each and every day. This is how you're going to keep yourself fueled up and keep yourself going, by just reminding yourself daily of what you're grateful for. Just even the smallest things, because a lot of times when we're, going on about our lives, raising our families, juggling work, life, family life, and all of that, we miss those smallest things to be grateful for. So each and every day while you're on this journey, take a moment and practice gratitude to remind yourself that you have so much to be grateful for. And then even when you pay the extra, when you're sticking to your plan and you're being consistent, celebrate yourself. Take some time and celebrate, and even write that out. I've been consistent for a whole month. I worked the plan. I trusted the plan. I followed the plan, and I trusted the process. And that's going to keep you going and keep you moving even when the unexpected comes. And even if there's a month or a time that you're not able to stick to your plan, the next month, pick right back up. Allow yourself to pick back up and keep going, because sometimes life happens, y'all. But when we practice gratitude, when we celebrate ourselves and even the small steps, we could continue to keep being consistent. We could continue to keep being consistent. So thank you all. That is all I have for you. But as I stated, that if you stayed to the end, that I had some great news to share with you, and I'm super excited for this news. So August the 1st, which is right around the corner, I will be launching the Abundant Tribe Virtual Book Club. So excited about this book club because this club is not just, a club that we meet and we read books, but we're going to also be able to follow each other's progress. We're going to be able to support each other and hold each other accountable, along with just diving deep into the book discussions and actually applying some of the things that we learn within the book club and within the readings. And you know what? We can have the tools, we can have all the information, have the goal, set the goal, and be on the path. But without accountability and support, it can be very challenging. So I'm super, super excited, y'all, to be hosting this Abundant Tribe Virtual Book Club. And if you are interested in being a member of this book club, it's absolutely free. I'm going to drop a link for you to sign up, and I will be sending out information about the book club, the first book that we will be reading in August, the discussions, and all of that great stuff that I'll be sending out to you. But I'm super excited, y'all. It is so important for us to keep each other inspired and motivated and encouraged, and just to hold one another accountable and just be supportive. And that's what it's all about, y'all. So thank you. Do me a great big favor. Like this video, y'all. Your likes matter. It brings awareness to my channel and bring other moms and women to my channel. And so I graciously appreciate your likes. And then subscribe to my channel if you want to know more information on just tips and resources on budgeting, saving money, paying off debt, earning more money, and just the financial inspiration and good vibes. I would love to have you a part of the community. So subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you. And for all the new subscribers and those who are already subscribed, I graciously appreciate you. And bang on the notification bell so that you're notified when I drop another video. So I'm excited, y'all. Don't forget to grab the link if you're interested in being a part of the book club. And as always, in the meantime, in between time, you all have the most abundant day. Bye, y'all.